So my story, welcome to my story. This is not an easy subject to talk about, to reveal, but it's important. We all have a story, at least one, many. But what is our life story? How would you summarize the story of your life so far? So I'll try to do that. Just gonna take a moment to connect to the story of my life that wants to be shared. So for me, this lifetime has been all about empowering myself. Finding the power, the inner sacred power to truly be myself. And in a sense, I feel I'm only beginning. What has led me to where I am now? Is an incredible story. Lots of ups and lots of downs as well. So in order for me to find the power that I hold, I have experienced very dark times when I was small. Very traumatizing situations which I have locked away in my mind for many, 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 many years. And I have only remembered maybe 5 years ago. So these very traumatizing experiences have shaped the rest of my life. Where I have given my power away. And I didn't know I was doing it. I gave myself away. You could say I gave my soul away. But we always do our best. And sometimes we don't know. We are not conscious of what's really happening. And I have been locked in these patterns, in this reality of having to be a good girl, of listening to the male authorities, not having my own ideas, not knowing who I was, the suppressed feminine, the suppressed divine femininity has been very much in play in my family and my ancestors, and it ends with me. I am remembering my power. I have claimed my soul back. I have claimed my body back. My body is my own, and it does not belong to anybody else. For a long time I have believed that I'm nobody. I'm not important. I don't matter. It's my body that's important to others, not myself. And even though these experiences were really difficult, so difficult that I had to shut them out of my mind, I do understand how important they were on my path of evolution. It's almost like experiencing two sides of one coin. You need to go to know the darkness of the same thing to understand the lightness of it as well. So that's what's been happening with me. I have been experiencing the deepest darkness of toxic masculinity, of dark sexuality, in order to know, to experience the other extreme of that, which is divine, divinity of sensuality and innocence, divine heart and divine feminine and masculine, divine unity. So I'm not quite sure if I have expressed my story. I have. It's who I am. It's what I chose to do. I believe we all do. Before we come to be birthed, we choose our experiences. Or they get passed on, the patterns get passed on from lifetime to lifetime, from generation to generation. And then there is somebody who says, no, this stops here and with me. I will not pass on abuse to my children as a pattern, as a generation pattern. So that's where I am. That's my story, to say no. This ends with me. And that takes incredible courage to stand up to something that has been there for eons, it feels. That has been there passed from family to family. And it runs in the system. It might not be visible, but it's there and it gets expressed. So I'm here to step fully into my power, into the sacred power that I am. I'm here to tell the truth, and I'm here to stop all that it's not love. For me, for my family, for my ancestors, for my children, and the future. And by doing that for myself, I do that for others as well. because this is very common. There are many, many women who experience all kinds of abuse. Thank you for listening. And I thank myself for having the courage to speak. But it's time. It's time for this to end. Not just for myself, but for all the beautiful souls out there.